Hindi mo naman kailangan magmadali. At hindi mo din pwedeng ipilit yung mga bagay na imposibleng mangyari. Enjoyin mo lang yung buhay mo sa ngayon. May tamang panahon para sa mga ninanais mo. Naniniwala ka ba sa tadhana? Darating din tayo doon.
We began our teaching internship with hearts full of emotions, a mix of nervousness, excitement, and a willingness to take each day as it comes. Some of us feel nervous, unsure of how we'll face a room full of students. Can we really manage a class? Are we ready to step into a teacher's shoes? The fear of the unknown lingers, but it pushes us to prepare better, to reflect deeper, and to grow every single day. A discovery of how it feels to hear a student say, "I get it now." A discovery of how patience is tested and how it quietly grows. A discovery of our own voice, slowly but surely finding its place in the classroom. These little moments, often unnoticed, are the ones that gradually shape us. And some of us simply go with the flow, taking each day as it comes, fully present in every moment. We teach, we listen, we adjust. We give our energy, our time, and our hearts. Growth in teaching doesn't happen all at once. It happens in the quiet moments when a student finally understands, one lesson at a time. When a lesson may not be perfect, but still makes an impact. Being a student teacher is an incredible journey, filled with endless opportunities and new experiences. As interns, we were given the chance to truly step into the role of a teacher, handling our own classes, guiding young minds, and witnessing the daily life of a real educator. We learned not just from the lessons we taught, but also from every moment spent checking papers, preparing activities, and supporting school programs. Each task, big or small, helped shape us into better, more confident future teachers. It was a season of growth, challenges, and unforgettable memories. We discovered the beauty of patience, the power of encouragement, and the impact of simply believing in our students. There were moments of doubt, but also moments of pure joy. Moments when a child's smile or a simple "thank you" made every effort worth it. Our internship was not just about teaching, it was about touching lives, building dreams, and finding our own place in the world of education. It was a chapter we will always carry in our hearts. Our students are truly talented, and one shining example of this was during the dance festival. Each movement told a story, and it was clear how much effort and heart they poured into their performance. They performed with such passion, energy, and creativity, showing not only their skills, but also their teamwork and dedication. Moments like these remind us of the incredible potential they carry. Another example of our students' amazing talent was seen during the hip-hop competition. With powerful moves, sharp choreography, and unstoppable energy, they lit up the stage and captured everyone's attention. Their confidence, creativity, and teamwork stood out, proving that talent is not just about skill, but also about passion and spirit. Watching them perform was a proud moment that showed just how far dedication and hard work can take them. We were given the incredible opportunity to host and judge the hip-hop contest, an experience we are truly grateful for. The trust that the students and faculty placed in us meant so much, and it allowed us to see firsthand the talent, creativity, and hard work that went into every performance. On this special Foundation Day, we were given the incredible opportunity to serve as ushers for the program, guiding attendees to their seats and ensuring everything ran smoothly. It was a fulfilling experience that allowed us to contribute to the seamless flow of the event. Additionally, we had the honor of officiating the Sports Fest for our esteemed faculty members. Witnessing our teachers participate in friendly, yet competitive games was truly inspiring, reminding us that the spirit of teamwork and healthy competition transcends the classroom. During the high school prom, we were entrusted with the responsibility of being part of the Peace and Order Committee. It was our duty to help maintain a safe, organized, and enjoyable atmosphere for everyone. We assisted in guiding the flow of the event, making sure rules were followed, and stepping in whenever support was needed. Being part of the committee allowed us to see the importance of teamwork and vigilance behind the scenes, ensuring that everyone could fully enjoy a night filled with laughter, dancing, and unforgettable memories. We are now entering the final stage of our journey, the preparation for our final teaching demonstration. With determination in our hearts, we are ready to face the sleepless nights, the endless revisions, and the countless hours of practice. It won't be easy, but we find strength in knowing that we are not alone. We are all in this together, supporting, encouraging, and lifting each other up as we give our best for this important milestone. Together, we will rise, learn, and succeed.
Mamaya ka na nga, Kaye! Ako muna! Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel. It's time check. It's 3:37 a.m. Yeah, ganito po. Malakas ang amats namin. Yeah, lalo na ako. Look at my face. Right that. Ganito ang mukha na walang tulog. Sila natulog silang lahat. Ako hindi. Kasi maata ako sa PPT eh. Saan siya maaga? Maarte siya sa PPT. Hi! Hi ka daw, hi. Hi! Yung mukha nang hindi nangingiti. Wala pa daw po mag-breakdown yan. Ito. Si Cater ng Awuj. Ito. Si Tulog lang. Diba? Buti pa ako. Tawa-tawa lang, parang paniki.
Hello guys! Day 1.
Preparation
for final demo.
Approve na po yung study plan namin. Ay,
Lesson plan, approved.
study plan.
Check! Okay. So ngayon, pupunta kami Bulacan para gumawa ng
Muna ng damit.
kukuha pala muna ng damit kasi makalimutan yung damit na itong mga to.
Hindi ko alam.
Dadala kami ng printer, ng damit. Pupunta kami Bulacan. Tapos mag-aaral sila ng tananan, 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 ay, ganun lang.
Ma'am, grabe na ang paghihirap, ma'am.
Hindi na makakain kazi, demo day na bukas.
This is the day! Demo day na!
Today marks a very important milestone, our final demo teaching day. After months of preparation, sleepless nights, and countless moments of doubt and hope. The day has finally arrived. It's a day to showcase everything we have learned, to pour out all the passion and dedication we have for teaching. Though nerves and excitement fill the air, we stand ready, trusting in the hard work we have put in and the guidance we have received. Whatever the outcome, today is a celebration of growth, courage, and dreams in motion. This is not just the end of a chapter, but the beginning of a new and even greater journey ahead.
My experience with my final demo can be described as no expectation, because I was the first to demo in Magsaysay for the BPED department and also the first in the entire block. No expectation because I didn't really expect much from the outcome of my final demo, as long as I could get through it and finish. But the nervousness is really true when something important is going to happen in life, right? The day before the demo, I was really nervous because even though I had no expectations, the overthinking was still there, thinking that I might not be able to handle it while I was demoing. To be honest, I even cried to my parents because I might not be able to get through this. The day has finally come, and here it is. All I have are the lessons I learned from my critique teacher and the courage to get through this final demo. While doing the demo, I just think that we're just chatting with my students. Until I fear what might happen, a mental block while I'm discussing. After that, I just went with the flow on my topic, until the last part of my demo is finished. I keep thinking that this is the last stretch and last push to the finish line, and I will finally be able to breathe easily.
At first, I was really nervous. The department head was going to watch, along with some supervisors, and since we were out in the field, there was a chance a lot of people could witness the demo. I was also anxious because I wasn't able to prepare my instructional materials as much as I wanted to, and the strong wind could easily cause interruptions with the props I set up. Another thing that made me nervous was the fear of forgetting parts of my script or missing important steps in the lesson flow. But once I started, the nervousness faded away. It felt just like another ordinary day of discussing lessons with my class. I even managed to crack jokes and add humor, which helped lighten the atmosphere and made the students more interested and engaged with the topic. One of the things that really surprised me was the outstanding performance of my class Amity. They exceeded my expectations with their energy and participation. Overall, despite the nerves at the beginning, the experience turned out to be fulfilling, memorable, and truly heartwarming.
As a student teacher, the final demo teaching is one of the most important things I must surpass. Every student teacher would agree. That would determine if I'll be ready in a real teaching world. Having said that, it's really a nerve-wracking moment for me, both while preparing and on the actual moment it was happening. Preparing for my final demo, it wasn't easy at all. I have a very big pressure on my shoulder, as a lot of people expect a lot from me. I plan to prepare for my visual aids or instructional materials at least 1 week before the day of the final demo, but it didn't happen as planned, because it was only 2 days before when my lesson plan was approved. It took me almost 3 sleepless nights preparing for it. I put in a lot of effort on deciding what style or design of instructional material I should do to make it visually appealing for my students and for the observers. I'm a type of student who doesn't settle for less. I want it to be as best as possible. Final demo day came. I was totally nervous. I came prepared, but nervousness still happens. It's normal. As I was proceeding, I saw some of the observers talking. I don't know what they were talking about, and it made me overthink. Nonetheless, I still continued on what I was doing. After all, I successfully finished my final teaching demo. It wasn't perfect, but it was almost perfect, I must say. Thankfully, it was a success, and I got a grade more than I expected. That was definitely a one-of-the-kind experience. A very memorable, helpful, and an experience one step ahead to success.
They say that teaching is a journey filled with lessons not just for the students, but also for the teacher. My final teaching demonstration was exactly that. A whirlwind of emotions, challenges, and small victories that I will treasure forever. At the beginning of my preparation, I felt an overwhelming pressure. We had only a few weeks to get ready, and seeing the morning shift deliver such impactful and successful demonstrations added to the weight on my shoulders. I feel the expectations were high, and I do not want to disappoint. The stress became heavier as I juggled multiple responsibilities, teaching and handling 7 sections every day, making lesson plans, creating presentations, and completing tasks assigned by my cooperating teacher. Honestly, the unexpected suspension of classes due to the heat index was a blessing in disguise. It gave me the time I desperately needed to focus on preparing for my final demo. The preparation process was exhausting but not draining, thanks to the support system I had. I was fortunate to prepare alongside my co-practice teachers, who are also my friends. We helped each other, encouraged one another, and even found ways to laugh through the stress as we created our instructional materials together. On the day of my final demo, I was nervous, but not in the way I expected. I wasn't anxious about the actual demonstration. Instead, I was nervous because I felt unusually calm. It was almost surreal. But with God's guidance, the support of my friends, Team Magsaysay, my professors, my cooperating teacher, my students, and my family, I was able to successfully deliver my final teaching demonstration. It wasn't perfect, there were still mistakes along the way, but what matters most is that I did it. I showed up, gave my best, and finished strong.
My experience during the teaching demonstration was truly nerve-wracking. I was on the verge of a panic attack, especially while we were preparing. It felt like I was reliving my old stage fright all over again. But when I stood in front of my class, although my hands were trembling and my heart was racing, seeing their familiar faces somehow gave me a little comfort. Like a small light in the middle of my fear, everything was going smoothly until I reached the warm-up part. Suddenly, the pointer started acting up, and the music stopped. Inside, I was ready to break down and cry. But somehow, in the middle of my panic, my mind found a way. I quickly instructed my students to sing, and they did. That moment taught me that sometimes, even when everything falls apart, you can still find a way to keep going. Another thing that shook me was when I realized where the panelists were seated. At first I thought only a few people were watching, but when I looked again, I saw so many. Not just the important guests, but a crowd. My mind started playing tricks on me, filling me with fear, but still, I stood my ground. I overcame it. Most importantly, I learned so much, not just about teaching, but about myself. I learned how to stay calm in chaos, how to trust my instincts, and how to believe in what I can do, even when everything seems to be falling apart. This experience, as hard as it was, made me stronger.
During my final teaching demonstration, I felt a heavy wave of pressure and nerves. I kept reminding myself, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens, and I will accept it. I trusted that, in God's will, everything is possible. As I proceeded with my demonstration, something unexpected happened. The nervousness slowly faded away, and everything started to feel calm and normal. I told myself it was just an ordinary lesson day. Nothing more, nothing less. I focused on enjoying the moment, connecting with my students, and simply doing what I love. Thankfully, everything went smoothly. I know there is always room for improvement, but at that moment, I felt nothing but relief and gratitude that I had finished my final demo, stronger and prouder than I ever thought possible.
The day of my demonstration finally arrived, and the setting made it even more unforgettable. A wide, open field, with the breeze gently moving through the air and my heart pounding with a mixture of nervousness and excitement. Today, I will be teaching contemporary dance to my students. Standing in front of the students with my 2 observers, I feel like my hands are shaking. It was hard to start. My visual aids, which I had worked so hard to connect to my topic, felt small in the vastness of the field. At the same time, I knew I needed to bring something, a unique style that was truly my own. I took a deep breath, grounding myself in the moment. I began by introducing contemporary dance, its history, its emotions. and its connection to freedom of movement something that felt even more alive out there in the open air. I could feel the nervousness crawling under my skin, especially with the two teachers observing so closely. But as I started demonstrating the movements, something inside me shifted. The field became my stage. The students mirrored my movements, their laughter and energy filling the space. The nervousness was still there, but the excitement grew stronger. This was my first time, and it wasn't perfect, but it was real. It was me. By the time the demonstration ended, I felt a huge sense of relief and pride. I had taught what I loved, embraced the nerves, and experienced the joy of sharing dance with others.
Our practice teaching days will soon come to an end, and it fills our hearts with so much joy and pride to see our students celebrating their moving up ceremony, watching them grow, achieve their goals, and step into a new chapter of their lives reminds us of the true meaning of being a teacher. Our overall experience, every lesson taught, every mistake corrected, every laughter shared, has helped shape us into the educators we aspire to become. It wasn't always easy, but every challenge made us stronger, every moment made us wiser. This journey has not only built our skills, but also touched our hearts in ways we will carry forever. As we close this chapter, we do so with gratitude, hope, and a deeper love for the calling we have chosen. The memories, the lessons, and the bonds we formed will always be a part of who we are. We would like to express my deepest gratitude to our cooperating teachers for their unwavering support, guidance, and patience throughout our journey. Their encouragement helped us grow not only as future educators, but also as individuals. We are also truly thankful for their generosity, always making us feel cared for, whether through kind words, thoughtful advice, or even simple gestures like buying us food. Their kindness made our experience lighter, warmer, and more memorable. We are beyond blessed to have mentors who treated us not just as interns, but as part of their family. I also want to extend my heartfelt thanks to my fellow student teachers. Thank you for all the moments we have shared over the past few years. The endless laughter, the late nights filled with pressure and deadlines, the quiet support during stressful times, and the celebrations after small victories. Thank you for always having each other's backs and reminding one another that we were stronger together. To our team leader, thank you for being so hands-on, for leading with patience, strength, and understanding. You became not just a leader, but a friend and a source of inspiration to all of us. Though we may soon walk different paths and may not see each other as often as we used to, I will forever carry and treasure the memories we created, the lessons we learned, and the bonds we built. May God bless each one of you as you continue to chase your dreams. Good luck on your next journey in life. The best is yet to come.
Malalim na ang gabi, pero ayoko sanang magmadali. Kay tamis, kay sarap, ngunit ito na ang huli. Kailangan na yata nating